Fox 5 News at 6 starts right now.
Well, from children stuck at school to a traffic nightmare, the winter storm wreaks havoc on Georgia.
As the snow continues to fall, the Fox 5 storm team busy tracking the forecast and has what you need to know. Good evening. Glad you're safe at home. I'm Lisa Ram.
And I'm Russ Spencer.
The snow started snarling traffic around noon today. It's complete gridlock on many of the roads, and several school systems are getting slammed for not dismissing students early enough or canceling classes today.
We have crews braving the elements all over North Georgia tonight.
Yeah, our team coverage continues now with Fox 5's Denise Dillon, who's on the phone from I-75, where there's a major traffic mess. Denise?
Traffic mess is right. Yeah, I'm on 75 southbound.
And you've been stuck there for 4 hours, you say, and the conditions have just worsened, haven't they?
You know, I just haven't made any progress.
All right, Denise Dillon, be safe for us out there. We'll check back with you soon. All day, we've been taking calls from frustrated and panicked parents whose children are stuck at school.
Yeah, schools are getting slammed tonight.
I was going to say the problem is getting to those schools to pick up the kids. Fox 5's Chris Shaw has been tracking the conditions and joins us live from the Fox 5 Storm Chaser tonight with more.
Back to you.
Yeah, not a pretty picture out there tonight. Thanks, Chris. The snow today has led to bus delays and gridlock traffic all over Metro Atlanta.
And Fox 5's Tacoma Perry.
Tacoma Perry for Fox 5 News.
Yeah, this is very daunting for the determined. All right, thank you very much, Tacoma. Accident reports have been flooding in as the weather took a treacherous turn.
And Fox 5's Deidre Dukes has been out on the road all day.
That's where we find Fox 5's Morris Diggs. Morris, how are the conditions there now?
Well, the conditions are much like people have seen on the road.
Ken Cook was just now saying that slush is now starting to freeze over.
Well, it was already starting to happen really after 4 o'clock.
Oh boy, and your wife is caught in the traffic mess, has been on the road for how many hours?
She left the house at 12:15 to go
Yeah,
back.
we're getting reports of 6 and 7 hours trying to get home. It is not pretty out there, Ken. Now, we've been seeing traffic troubles all day long on many Metro Atlanta interstates. Many are at a standstill. We'll be right back after this. It really has been a bad dream for so many in the Metro Atlanta area. They are stuck, they are waiting, and right now, with no place to go, no end in sight at this point, it has been a miserable night for a lot of people here in the Metro Atlanta area and for students. Some students, we understand, are still stuck on school buses where they had to sleep all night, and of course, you know, worried parents are getting very anxious this hour. Yeah, but first, we're going to head over to meteorologist Jeff Hill, standing by to let us know where the storm system stands. A good thing, though, Jeff, we're seeing sunshine today.
We are seeing some sun, but
yeah, on the lighter side of things, a great fun day for the kids who did make it home today. They're out sledding and playing in the snow, so that is one good thing out of all of it. Yeah, your heart just sinks when you look at the video that you're supplying there, because there are still people in some of those cars. We've heard that various agencies are doing welfare checks, mainly on the surface streets, but do you see any sign of that happening on the interstate there, trying to make sure those who stayed in their car are okay?
Well, we've seen a lot of people out walking.
Yeah, that leads to another problem, though. A lot of people running out of gas, and as you said, the gas stations running out of gas as well. Chris, from your vantage point, are you seeing any type of movement? Are the cars trickling along at all?
In some places, yes.
Oh boy, and the stories that we have been hearing on Facebook and on Twitter and just here in our newsroom, one of our workers, an engineer, Michelle Sanders, says her sister has been stuck on 285 since 5 o'clock yesterday.
Boy.
So you can't imagine that. I can't complain about anything, you know, after hearing those kinds of stories. One of the areas that was slammed packed last night was the connector, with motorists anxious to get home. But a little different story today. Carolyn Ryan is standing by with that story for us. Carolyn?
Hey, a lot different story.
For sure. Looks can be deceiving. The cars behind you there are going at a pretty good pace, but that certainly is not the case all over the city. So you should probably take heed to what city officials are telling you, to stay home if you can. Oh my goodness, especially on a day like today. Let's check in with Katie to see what's improving and what is not. Katie?
There are just reports.
Yeah, it is a mess all over the city. Take our word for it. So if you can stay home, and do not venture out on the roadways today. today.
That's the latest here in Buckhead this morning. I'm Caitlin Pratt, Fox 5 News.
Well, you certainly have to find a bright side to all of this. Caitlin, thank you so much. And I bet the students had a great time sleeping over at school last night. It was the parents who had a long night, so she would not spend that first night alone. Good for her. Yeah. A lot of people waking up to makeshift shelters today. They woke up in churches, school buses, firehouses, and the list goes on. And we'll bring you their stories throughout the course of the morning. Boy, we were taken aback while we were watching the video and just watching this all unfold and just seeing these traffic jams happen right before our eyes. Mayor Reed giving a news conference right now on this winter storm. Let's listen in and hear what he has to say.
Our fire station has provided overnight support.
Yeah, he said the real response wasn't until 3 days into that storm, and he said city officials got ahead of the game this time and went into action as early as 9 o'clock yesterday morning. He also had a message to parents whose students are stuck in some of the city schools. He told them to hold off. Don't try to reach those students today, that they are in a safe place. He's hired extra police officers to be with those students to ensure that they are safe. He says that's the safest place for them to be right now, and they are well taken care of. So that was his message to parents who are sitting at home right now watching us, very concerned about your students, and we certainly do understand that, but that is a priority with the city, according to Mayor Reed. We thank you for joining us as we continue our coverage of the winter storm that has just enveloped the metro Atlanta area. The main concern today are students who are locked in schools and on school buses and have been all night long, and also the congestion, trying to get that cleared. We just heard from Mayor Reed, who said that there is a concerted effort trying to get the stranded, trying to get them help, trying to get them food, water, and up and going again, and to clear the interstates out there.